knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
One shot.
That free throw, good from Jang. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Now, here is Russell. Clock at 6. Hardaway for 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And Kansas City making a change here. Noel's checked in.
Substitution for your Kansas City team, Nerlens Noel.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Jang inside. Russell's there. And Jang gets it to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And with that shot, the Kansas City lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Russell. Jang against Russell. Here's Ingram. He kicks to Noel. To the middle. Here's Baller. And he finishes nicely on the way. Baller's got the lead up to 10 now for Kansas City.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here is Russell. 11 points in the game. Passes it to Culver. 4 on the clock. And the rejection by Noel.
And Noel just staking his territory with his massive reach. That wingspan makes him an intimidating presence who covers a lot of ground quickly.
Now here is Harris. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Pass to Jang. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And that's out of bounds. Kansas City will retain possession.
I'll make them
So both teams making some changes here.
addresses. That's cool. There's only like 2 teams that can offer you right now.
I literally don't care. I just want to be able to get up and look at my sheet. Yeah, I'm the best player.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Well, there's nothing like being unselfish as a player, and Noel was outstanding in that regard. Reading the entire floor, finding his guys for high percentage shots.
Oh my God.
Now, here's Collins.
I don't know what's going on.
And finished off by Collins.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand toe punch.
Here's Noel. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot clock at 5. Here's George. No good off the front.
Exactly.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
That's why I didn't fuck
right
with
now,
my
you
guy
just
too
need a
much.
bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Culver. That shot missing, and Kansas City will go the other way with it. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row
got
and close
everybody
like
in
that,
that
it also
shit
takes
now.
pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Oh, like Derek, Haskell, Tyler Haskell, Brian Bickford.
My homies, all three of
Minnesota
them.
with the rebound.
Yeah.
I played basketball with Derek Haskell.
Kicks it out to
I played
Beasley.
basketball with all three of them.
He
These
dishes it to
motherfuckers,
Hardaway.
dude. They're the reason why I'm only limited contracts to fucking
That's the
certain
Culver.
teams now. They all fucking left their teams and joined up to fucking assemble a super team.
Harris outside.
Fuckers. There's like 5
He
of them.
takes it in. Makes it off the glass. Harris has
I
got
just
7.
got 2
And
random
a chance
people.
now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Kansas City.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge
I
shooters
got
and change
fucking
shots. A bunch of block shots
Jamal
early.
Murray,
Minnesota calls
Karl Anthony
timeout.
Towns.
And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their
Donovan
strategy during the
Mitchell.
timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade.
Nobody has to play defense.
Staying fresh
Rudy
all the way
Gobert.
to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest
So you
really
probably
starts
start
to add
defense
up.
and shooting. Defense being first.
Yeah, defensive.
Get ready for the Dip Squad.
And some changes here for Kansas City.
It's still
Isley
nine.
comes in for Noel. And Chris Paul subbed in for Harris. And then for Minnesota, Martin's checked in for Okongwu. McDaniels comes in for John Collins. And Kevin Knox is subbed in for Culver. Now here's Beasley. And that one good.
Well, that's sharp shooting there from Beasley. Normally we see him a lot deeper, but that time he chose to step inside the line.
And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Total in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
Harrell, he's checked in for Ball. And a change for the Timberwolves. Russell's checked in. Wiseman with the ball. He's against Martin. Just 5 to shoot. And Kansas City misses again.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And the whistle blows. He's fouled on a shot that misses, but not by much. 2 free throws nonetheless coming up for him.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy
up,
inside.
Come on, guys. Good stream.
I ain't gonna talk no shit tonight. Gorilla's trash though.
No good on that one.
Shallow Mellow. He's a fucking walking brick.
Who?
Oh, there's some dude on the fucking Gorillas. We all relocated our teams.
Who went to Lewis? Which one of y'all fuckers
Nobody.
And he's
we
good
like
on the second.
uploaded user created to
Kansas City leading by 11. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Like I just
Thank
gave
you,
a
Kevin.
list of nice
Paul
ones.
George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, when he's playing on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. It's stolen by Wiseman.
Other side.
Down low, here's George. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
It's not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 11. He gets it in there. Russell's got 4 this quarter.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservative. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
City Ball.
Ingram, he's checked in for Kansas City.
City team. Brandon Ingram.
.110 left in the first half of the game. 5 on the clock.
So I gotta invest some time.
Heisman dishes to Ingram. Good on the three-point shot. Ingram's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you look at the form on Ingram's catch-and-shoot jumpers, it's textbook. He's got excellent posture. His hands are in a good position, and most importantly, he's ready to shoot it when he catches it.
Now, here is Russell. 13 points in the game. 18 feet out. No good that time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Now, here's Martin. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
Like everybody.
Russell inside. He's covered by Ingram.
You know, that's where Brandon Ingram's huge wingspan comes into play at the defensive end of the floor.
Ball finds George. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so it's Kansas City in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
I don't really know how to navigate.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. We're trying to move it.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Make your player after
and now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
If you want, you can make it how he looks. But I can just upload it.
Yeah, bro, you honestly can find the ugliest person on the game.
An outstanding first quarter for Paul George. He had 10 points and 1 steal.
Bro.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
They played smart. They took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over the destiny.
And Chad, what do you think about Minnesota?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically.
You're a fucking freak.
Yeah, make them ball.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for Kansas City. They've got Ballers. He's out there with Noel. Paul George is out there with Harris. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Here's Russell. Rejected by Harris. On the way against George. Harris outside. Nice ball movement by Kansas City.
Jump force.
George against Hardaway. Top of the key, Harris. Here's Noel. Basket good. Noel's got the first bucket of the third here for Kansas City.
Most of Noel's points come on the interior. Really uses his size effectively down there.
Knocked loose. Collins in the post. He feeds it to Okongwu. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Timberwolves shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Yeah.
He's off on the first. Chang, he's checked in for Paul George.
We got a haircut the same day. Today was actually the first time I got the haircut.
And the second free throw, good. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Chang against Hardaway. Passes to Harris. Back to Chang. Just 5 on the clock. From the stripe. The shot that time not on target. So Minnesota will take it the other way.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Noel. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Noel's got 4 this quarter.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And out of the gates here in the second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3. Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Beasley outside. Shoots from the right block. And easy 2 points on the layup. Beasley's got his third basket of the night right there.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Covered by Beasley with the fadeaway. Okongwu grabs the board. Timberwolves trailed by 19. And Beasley, here we go. And the rejection by Noel. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And Kansas City making a change here. Ingram's checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Culver's checked in. And the Timberwolves call time here.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Paul's checked in for Kansas City. Here's Russell, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Russell's got 15.
And this is what you get with a bigger guard. D'Angelo able to finish through contact.
Ingram right side. Count that one. And Kansas City leads by 19.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Here's Culver. Got a hand on it.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. And we'll see if that's the answer.
Here's Paul, and it's sent back by Russell.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell is able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
Softly drops in the floater. Russell's got 4 this quarter.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Here's Noel. Rebound, Minnesota. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Harris, bounce pass. Here's Baller. Doubled by Culver. And that one drops for him. He's got 6.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Hardaway against Harris. The shot by Culver, nobody around. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Culver's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
James Wiseman, he's checked in for Kansas City. Paul George comes in for Paul. Minnesota also making some changes. Martin, he's checked in for Okongwu. Kevin Knox comes in for Collins. And it's McDaniels in for Culver. And that one's good. Ingram's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
There's Russell with a three, and another three for Minnesota.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
George passes to Harris to the left side wing. Here's Baller, and it's blocked. And here's the fast break. Outside Hardaway. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession. Minnesota making a switch. Beasley's checked in.
Malik Beasley.
.139 left to play in the third. They grab their own miss, and he hits the bucket.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Ingram kicks to Harris. It's tipped. There's the double team with Martin. Heisman dishes to Harris. Here's Ingram with the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Despite the wiry frame, taking it up strong inside, and D'Angelo will get free throws.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Kansas City.
We've seen them make the extra efforts from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You know, D'Angelo Russell, to his credit, made the most of the move to Brooklyn. You know, he was dumped by the Lakers in 2017 in a trade to create cap space and ended up being selected to his first All-Star game in 19.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Russell's got 24.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Pass to Wiseman. Back to George. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 13.
When George starts to heat up like that, it elevates his whole team. They're loving his scoring right now.
Now here's McDaniels. Martin trying to free himself up. And with that shot, the Kansas City lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket for McDaniels. Beasley against George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots it up. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. And so it's Kansas City. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Minnesota, Martin is out there with Knox. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Noel in at the one.
Oh, fantastic job by Wiseman to just stick with it, not let the contact disrupt him. Totally focused on the rim.
Here's Knox. Noel passes to Martin. Rejected by Harris. And they get it back. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
The pass to George. Feeds it to Wiseman. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got his third assist on the night.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Noel's checked in for Wiseman. Minnesota also making some changes. Okongwu comes in for Martin. And Collins subbed in for Knox. And he makes both free throws.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Pass to Noel. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Ingram finds George. Goes up from the top of the key. Offensive rebound, and that one's good. Noel.
And Noel really does a nice job in reading angles of shots. He really excels in avoiding box outs because he's so active, and he typically beats guys to important spots near the basket.
Now here's Beasley. He's guarded closely. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th, and it's denied. And here is McDaniels. Over George. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
There's the feed to George. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. To the inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
George. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Ballmer's checked in for Kansas City. And then for Minnesota. Culver's checked in for McDaniels. Hardaway is subbed in for Noel. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. We're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
All right, thank you, David. Harris up top. Out to the wing, and Noel kicks to Ingram. Latrey, a rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Hardaway. Dishes to Culver. Passes it to Collins. Pass to Culver. That shot, no good. And Kansas City will go the other way with it. To the paint. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And Kansas City leads by 14.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Easily outside. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forward.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Paul George.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. For three, Harris. Beasley with the rebound. And Beasley has the ball here for Minnesota. A 12-point game. And the rejection by Noel. On the way, Harris. Kicks to Noel. To the middle. And stolen by Okongwu.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Russell looking around. Rebounded by Kansas City. Harris has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Baller. They shoot again. And at last, they get one to fall.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Russell against Noel. Got a piece of it. Now Ingram. There's the pass to Baller. Harris outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Hardaway against Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Kansas City needs to get off a shot. It's deflected. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Hardaway, no good. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Harris. Pass to Ball. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the block. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Kansas City.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
40 seconds.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight.
For Baller.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
The officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean,
at the line for
you got to play without fouling.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that brings them to within 10. And so Russell hits them both. And so Kansas City now. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pulls it from the elbow. Offensive rebound. And the basket is good. And Kansas City leads by 11.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Gay is just so crafty inside, forcing the defense to hit him in the paint.
Rudy Gay. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that brings them to within 10.
Boy, Rudy Gay is a multi-talented and gifted athlete. I mean, he's an excellent shooter, a versatile defender, and continues to play at a high level.
It's almost the weekend. Then I'll be up till 10:30.
And both free throws good for Gay. 9 seconds left in the 4th.
You owe me some push-ups tomorrow, cuz.
I'll do a couple
So
sets.
Kansas City takes the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Paul, you guys dialed up the defense in this one. What were some of the adjustments you made?
Well, we're starting to pressure up.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.